Hi, my name is Wing, and today I'll be presenting a more detailed proposal for my AR app. About the project. The selected idea is Mind the Moment, Calm the Commute, an app for shared moments between strangers at public transport stations. And these are the designs for the app's icon, and the app's name will be My Rapid Connect. So it will be an AR app that makes waiting time at public transport platforms more fun and interactive, turning idle time into a shared, playful experience. The problem statement is many commuters feel uneasy about interacting with others in public transport environments. The setting often feels impersonal and people rarely make eye contact or starting conversations, assuming others prefer to stay distant. This creates a sense of isolation and hesitation to connect. Here's how the app works. First, users can leave a trace by sharing drawings, text, or the song they are listening to, and this will appear as AR visuals, like floating sketches, to create a fun moment of resonance with nearby commuters. The commuters can also find a friend by sending a request to start a safe, direct chat. The app aims to turn isolated wait time into a shared, expressive experience. Here's the research did for the app. About the company. Prasarana Malaysia Berhad is the owner-operator of Malaysia's public rail and bus services, which includes the RRT networks, KL monorail and MRT lines. Its subsidiary, Rapid Rail, manages and operates the rail network. So for the opportunity, we found that currently the official mobile app My Rapid Pulse provides journey planning, real-time updates, and station info, but it does not have any AR features. This presents a chance to enhance commuter navigation, engagement, and the overall travel experience by introducing AR-based interactions. So our app can bring several benefits to Prasarana. It enhances commuter experience across both rail and bus networks. It aligns perfectly with Prasarana's missions of enabling seamless and reliable public transport for millions of people daily. Our proposed AR app complements Prasarana's missions by providing AR interactive navigation to guide commuters visually, engaging features to make travel more fun and informative, and companion finding and social features to help commuters connect with friends or travel companions, enhancing their convenience and the overall journey experience. This app is for students, university students, who are seeking casual companionship or someone to share their MRT rides with, older individuals looking for a friend or conversation partner during their daily commutes, and commuters who may need guidance or assistance but feel too shy or anxious to ask for help directly, and lastly, individuals experiencing boredom who are looking for small moments of engagement such as sharing music playlists, exchanging brief conversations, or expressing themselves creatively. And next I'll be explaining the user personas found. First, we have Ethan. He's a 20-year-old university student who takes the MRT every day. Ethan's friendly, but slightly introverted, so busy platforms make him feel a bit awkward. He usually listens to music or sketches during the ride. What he wants is to make the waiting time feel less empty. He enjoys the idea of sharing playlists or little reflections, but without the pressure of approaching someone directly. His main problem is boredom and the awkwardness of talking to strangers. Because he's a heavy smartphone user and likes apps that lets him express himself quietly, our AR features and low pressure chatting feature fits in well. And the second persona will be the friendly retiree, Amina Tan. She is a retired teacher who rides the MRT every day to run errands or visit her friends. Her family is busy, so she often travels alone. She wants connection, but she doesn't want to feel like she's disturbing anyone, especially the younger commuters. Her goal is to meet people with similar routines or similar age groups. The challenges she faces are loneliness and occasionally feeling unsafe, especially during long waits. Amina uses her phone comfortably for basic apps, and she's curious about new tech if it helps her connect. So a gentle, welcoming AR experience will work well for her. She can find companionship without having to initiate conversations herself physically. And the last persona will be the busy professional, Jason Ng, a 35 years old analyst at a finance firm. He's usually drained after work and just wants someone he can chat with during the ride home. His pain point is that his commute feels lonely, but he's also worried about bothering people, so he tends to keep things to himself. Jason isn't very active on social media and he prefers low pressure, semi anonymous interactions, so features like Leave a Trace and quiet AR interactions in our app will be suitable for him. They are able to let him share thoughts or connect without feeling exposed. Here's a quick walkthrough of the current commuting experience and the gaps we notice. Before the commute starts, most users just check the time, leave home, and be mentally prepared for a long ride. The feeling here is pretty natural, something like work ahead, but since it's a long ride, I could relax a bit. But this phase still has a pain point. People may fall into autopilot mode and be zoned out even before reaching the station. This opens up an opportunity, creating simple ways for them to share or interact even before boarding. Next, while waiting on the platform, commuters mostly scroll social media and look for train arrival time, and the feelings here will start to shift towards negative, tired of standing, wondering if someone feels the same. The pain points will be the long wait feels boring, social media gets cleared quickly, and there's no space to express anything without feeling being judged. And that's where the opportunities appear. Small activities that reduce boredom and low pressure ways to connect with people nearby. During delays are the most draining part. People scroll endlessly, listening to music and avoid eye contact. and their feelings get more negative, like I'm clueless, anyone wants to share a car, find another way to get there. The pain points will be idle times will become mentally tiring, and there's pressure to ask others about delays. So the opportunity here is to let users anonymously share thoughts about the delay or form temporary groups to travel together. On the train, commuters sit or stand quietly, continue their music or scrolling, and sometimes observe others without interacting. Their emotions fall back to neutral. I see her every day, wish I could know her thoughts without bothering her. The main pain point is that there's no low pressure way to interact with people who share the same routine. An opportunity here is to enable subtle low pressure reactions or chats with nearby commuters. At the end of the commute, people step off, head home or to work, and reflect a bit on the day. The feeling here is again neutral. Finally home, but wish the ride had felt a bit more meaningful. The pain points show the commute often feels like waste time, and people miss small but meaningful interactions. So the opportunity here is to create continuity with repeated commuters and make everyday rides feel more meaningful or reflective. Now let's look at how the commuting experience changes after introducing the AR app. Before the commute, before the ride even begins, users can read small reflections or songs shared by other commuters, or even chat with someone they've already connected with. The feelings stay neutral but warmer. Someone left a message, feels less like I'm starting the day alone. This phase addresses the earlier problem of feeling zoned out on autopilot. With features like chatting with accepted friends and built-in safety controls, the day starts with a small sense of connection with people. On the platform, instead of endlessly scrolling social medias, users can now look at AR drawings, floating reflections, or music others nearby are listening to. Their emotions will shift to something more neutral, positive. These AR drawings looks interesting, and this directly addresses the boredom from long waits and the feeling of having nowhere to express yourself. Here users can view AR elements, leave quick reactions, or respond to what others have shared. During delays, the app becomes even more useful. Users can check who's nearby through AR and even find people willing to split a ride or explore alternatives. The emotional becomes a relief. At least I can see who's around. Maybe I can find someone to split a ride with. This tackles both mental fatigue and the pressure of having to approach strangers during delays. Key features here are seeing nearby commuters who are open to interactions. Once on the train, users may notice familiar commuters, AR elements, and can send a friend or chat request in a safe, low-pressure way. They might feel curious or even positive. I've always wondered about her. Now I can just send a chat request. This solves the lack of low-pressure ways to interact with people who share the same routine. The main feature here is to chat with users who've already accepted your request. At the end of the journey, commuters can continue small chats with people they connected with earlier in the day. This ends the ride on a positive note. Tiring day, but sweet to know someone on a similar commute thinks a bit like me. This addresses the feeling of wasted time and the missed opportunities for small, meaningful interactions. Features like friend requests and ongoing conversations help these connections carry on over time. So these are the wireframe sketchup for the AR app, proposed in the last proposal earlier on. Firstly, the homepage. Secondly, the AR camera view, the chat, the explore page, the profile page. Here's the UI mockups made using Figma. This will be the user flow for the homepage. Firstly, when users tap into the app, they will be guided to this AR camera view, and when they tap on the leave a trace button, the features pop over will appear on top of the button, including features like putting their profile, music, draw, and text. By putting their profile, the commuters nearby will able to see them and are able to send friend requests to them. And when users tap on the camera icon, they will be guided to another page, which is the tap for photo page, where in here they are able to capture images of the AR elements, and the camera button will transform into a back button. So when the back button is pressed, they will be guided back to the AR camera view. And the fourth photo at the right simulates how the AR camera view will look like with AR elements. And here's the UI mockups did for the chat page, explore page, and profile page. And here's a simulation of one of the main features of this app, which is the AR guide from station to destination that guides the commuters walking from their stations to their destination. So here's the creative direction for the AR app. Firstly, the app's color palette is inspired by Rapid KL's LRT MRT color system to keep the visuals familiar and aligned with the transit environment. Next, for typography, the app will use rounded sans serifs like Nunito font to create an approachable and friendly feel. The overall style stays clean and modern to maintain strong legibility, especially for AR overlays and smaller UI elements. A clear hierarchy will be applied across headings, subtext, and AR labels to keep everything easy to read during quick glances. The iconography will be minimal and clear. Simple shapes that are easy to recognize at a glance so users can quickly understand icons even at small sizes while commuting. The icons will be rounded and soft, with gentle curves and lines to make the interface feel approachable and friendly, reflecting the app's goal of helping people connect and feel less bored. Finally, 3D icons like music player or emojis appear in the AR camera, making the experience feel fun, playful, and light. Here's the mood board. The visual direction for the AR app focuses on being minimal but inviting, to keep the interface clean and easy to navigate. There will be also playful, warm, and cute illustrations to make the interactions feel friendly. The color palette of the interface of this AR app will use soft pastels and calming tones to create a relaxed and approachable mode, and also the colorful AR elements. For this AR app, the main references is the My Rapid Pulse app, which is the official transport planning app by Prasarana for Malaysian public transit users. My Rapid Pulse app's layout and interface design provide a good reference for the fundamental structure and usability of this AR app. And its app features like the profile and explore pages were studied to understand how an established app presents content and helps users discover information. And that's the end of my presentation. Thank you.